under the terminal, and I have done my NEBOSH, industrial safety, heat auditing, environment, PG diploma in environmental sciences from AU. This is my
సార్ మీకు హోస్టింగ్ ఇచ్చేసాను, రికార్డింగ్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది.
okay,
క్లాస్
okay,
స్టార్ట్.
that's fine.
Okay.
So coming to the chapter, okay. Today we are going to discuss about this material handling techniques. Okay, the material handling techniques are classified into two types, like manual material handling and mechanical material handling. Okay, here in Factories Act 1948, we have the handling of loads. In that section, they will talk about material handling, how much a male worker can handle, how much a female worker can handle. Okay, so here we are seeing it regarding. I'll be sending you this PPT. Okay, madam will send you this PPT in which you can see, you can find all the questions related to manual material handling. Anywhere if they ask you about manual material handling, అంటే మాన్యువల్ అంటే మనిషి హ్యాండిల్ చేసే మెటీరియల్స్, ఒక మెటీరియల్స్ మనిషి సాయంతో ఒక ప్లేస్ నుంచి ఒక ప్లేస్కి వెళ్తున్నారంటే, లేకపోతే ఎత్తడం కానీ మనిషి చేస్తున్నారు, దాన్ని మాన్యువల్ మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అంటే. మాన్యువల్ హ్యాండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ మాన్యువల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ కాదు, మాన్యువల్ మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్. ఓకే, మాన్యువల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అంటే మళ్ళీ వేరే వస్తుంది, ఇక్కడ మాన్యువల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అని పడింది. వాట్ ఎవర్ మాన్యువల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అంటే మాన్యువల్ మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అని రాసుకోండి. ఓకే, ఆర్ it depends, can also say manual handling. Manual handling means man handling is different from manual handling. Okay, man handling ante kottado. Okay, manual you can write it all, you can also take it as manual handling. Okay, so manual material handling will be efficient, effective, fine. Today I've designed this topics questions like 1 to like it's about 16 questions has come. Okay, if any, you can, they will be asking you about manual handling, material handling in construction safety, safety engineering 1. Okay, and legislation 3 papers, they will ask you about manual material handling, mechanical material handling also. Okay, coming to the first question, what is manual handling? Manual handling refers to any activity. Okay, so anything which a man is interfere, అంటే పుష్ చేసిన, పుల్ చేసిన, హోల్డ్ చేసిన, రిస్ట్రైన్ చేసిన, ఓకే, లిఫ్ట్ చేసిన, అవన్నీ మాన్యువల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ వస్తాయి. ఏదైతే బాడీ పార్ట్స్ యూస్ చేసుకొని ఒక పని చేస్తున్నారో, లిఫ్ట్ చేస్తున్నారో, దాన్ని అన్ని మాన్యువల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ ఓకే వస్తాయి. సో యూ విల్ హ్యావ్ దిస్ డెఫినిషన్ ఇన్ మాన్యువల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ సేయింగ్, మాన్యువల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ ఇంజరీస్ ఇంక్లూడ్ స్ట్రెయిన్స్ అండ్ వాట్ ఆర్ ద chat, fine. So what are the factors of key factor areas of factors or key areas of మాన్యువల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్? అంటే మాన్యువల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అనేది ఎలా, దేని మీద ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది? ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ అంటే ఏంటి, దేని మీద ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది? దేని మీద ఆధారపడి ఉంటుందని చెప్తున్నారండి. 4, మీరు ఈ 4 నేను రెడ్ లో మార్చేసాను కదా, ఈ రెడ్ లో మార్చేసి మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. ఓకే, యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిమెంబర్ థింగ్స్ వాట్ ఈస్ మార్క్డ్ ఇన్ రెడ్. సో what happens, it will see about task. What is the task అంటే మనం చేయాల్సిన పని ఏంటి? ఇట్ డిపెండ్స్ అపాన్ ద ఇండివిజువల్, ఆ పర్టికులర్ మనిషి బట్టి. ఇండివిజువల్లో ఏమొస్తుంది, మళ్ళీ ఏజ్, హైట్, వెయిట్, స్టామినా, స్ట్రెంగ్త్ అని వస్తాయి. లోడ్, మళ్ళీ ఇంకోటి ఏంటి, లోడ్. క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ ఆఫ్ ద లోడ్ అంటే ఏంటండి, షేప్, టైప్, లిక్విడ్, సాలిడ్, లేకపోతే షార్ప్ ఎడ్జెస్ ఉన్నాయా, ఏ షేప్ లో ఉంది, అవన్నీ లోడ్ టైప్, క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ ఆఫ్ ద లోడ్ మీద డిపెండ్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, అండ్ లేఅవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్, చీకట్లో ఉందా, లైటింగ్ లో ఉందా, హాట్ లో ఉందా, కోల్డ్ లో ఉందా, అవన్నీ డిపెండింగ్ అపాన్ ద ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్. సో వాట్ ఆర్ ద ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ ఆర్ కీ ఏరియాస్, వాట్ ఆర్ ద 4 కీ ఏరియాస్ ఆర్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ ఆఫ్ మాన్యువల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి? వాట్ విల్ రైట్, వీళ్ళు మనం ఏం గుర్తుంచుకుంటాం, టైల్ అనేది గుర్తుంచుకుంటాం. టైల్స్ గుర్తున్నాయి కదా మనకి. మనం ఎలాగైతే గార్డ్స్ కి ఫియట్ గుర్తుంచుకున్నాము, ఎలా అయితే మెకానిక్ మిషన్ హాజర్స్ కి ఈఎన్టీఐస్ ఎంటాంగిమెంట్ ఇంపాక్ట్ అవి గుర్తుంచుకున్నాము, అలాగే మాన్యువల్ మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ వచ్చేసరికి మనం సారీ ఏం గుర్తుంచుకుంటాం, వాట్ ఆర్ ద ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ డిపెండ్స్. సో ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఈ క్వశ్చన్ నుంచి వాట్ ఆర్ ద హజార్డ్స్ ఇంక్లూడ్ ఇన్ మాన్యువల్ మెటీరియల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అంటే మీరు ఏం రాయొచ్చు, దీంట్ నుంచి హజార్డ్స్ ఏం రాయొచ్చు మీరు, ఇంప్రాపర్ లోడ్, ఓకే, ఇంప్రాపర్ లోడ్, హెవీ లోడ్ ఆర్ లేఅవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ లో హజార్డ్ ఏముంటది, lack of illumination, improper surfaces, ఓకే, స్లిప్పరీ ఫ్లోర్స్, అవన్నీ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ లోకి హజార్డ్స్ కింద రాసుకోవచ్చు. ఇండివిజువల్ దగ్గర హజార్డ్ ఏం రాయొచ్చు, బేసిక్ గా మీరు ఏం రాయాలన్నా ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు బి ఏ గుడ్ సేఫ్టీ ఆఫీసర్, what we have discussed you have to be, main objective of safety officer ఏంటి, to prevent accidents. So what is the main quality of safety, to identify hazards. ఇండివిజువల్ లో హజార్డ్స్ ఏముంటాయి, ఇంప్రాపర్ ట్రైనింగ్, బడ్డీ సిస్టమ్, ఓకే, బడ్డీ ఇంప్రాపర్ లైక్ ల్యాక్ ఆఫ్ బడ్డీ సిస్టమ్, ఇంకా ఒక లోడ్ ఒక పర్సన్ 2 persons లో ఓవర్లోడింగ్, ఓవర్ వెయిట్, అది కూడా ఉంటుంది. నాట్ యూజింగ్ ప్రాపర్ లిఫ్టింగ్ టెక్నిక్స్, బ్యాక్ బెండ్ అయి చేస్తారు అనుకోండి, అది కూడా హజార్డ్ లోకి వస్తుంది. సో ఈ కీ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ నుంచి మనం ఏం తెలుసుకుందాం, వాట్ ఆర్ ద మాన్యువల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అనేసరికి మనకి ఏంటి తెలియాలి, ఫస్ట్ వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ దే ఆర్ 4 factors on which manual handling is based on task, nature of task, of the individual to perform, characteristics of the load, Simba Sampath mutual, fine, characteristics of the load, okay. So ఇంకా మనకి దేని మీద ఉన్నది, we'll take the environment, layout of the environment, okay. So basically what are the 4 things, style, individual, task, individual and load and environment, okay. Clear kada, చాలా important. What is the first rule of manual handling, keep the load close to the waist, the load should be kept close keep load close to the waist, the load should kept close to the body for long as possible while lifting, okay. Keep the heaviest side of the load next to your body, adopt a stable position, make sure your feet are apart with one leg slightly forward to maintain balance, okay. సో ఇక్కడ సింపుల్ గా ఏం చెప్తున్నారు, ఒక లోడ్ కానీ మనం లిఫ్ట్ చేస్తుంటే, ఒక సిమెంట్ బ్యాగ్ కానీ ఒక వర్కర్ లిఫ్ట్ చేస్తుంటే, ఎస్పెషల్లీ కన్స్ట్రక్షన్ ఇండస్ట్రీలో ప్రాపర్ పోస్టర్, ఎప్పుడైతే మీరు ట్రైనింగ్స్ అవి ఇస్తుంటారో ది షుడ్ ఆల్వేస్ మెన్షన్ దాట్ ప్రాపర్ పోస్టర్ ఈజ్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఎందుకు, లోడ్ మనకి ఒక బాక్స్ ఉందండి, లోడ్ అనేది మన వైపు ఎందుకు పెట్టుకోమంటారు, ఎందుకంటే ద లోడ్ విల్ నాట్ cause harm to our joints. If when the load is joints and also lower back, when the load is towards our waist, మనం ఎప్పుడైతే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అని చూడండి, నేను ఇలా పట్టుకున్నాను లోడ్, ఇలా పట్టుకున్నాను ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇలా పట్టుకున్నాను. సో ముందుకు ఉన్నది అనుకోండి లోడ్, ఇలా దగ్గరికి ఉన్నది వేరు, ముందుకుంటే ఇలా ముందుకు వెళ్ళే కొద్దీ నా హ్యాండ్స్ మీద పడిపోతుంది, హ్యాండ్స్ మీద ముందుకు వెళ్ళే కొద్దీ ఏమవుతుంది, నా హ్యాండ్స్ మీద పడిపోతుంది. అదే వెనక్కి వచ్చాను అనుకోండి, మనకు నా షోల్డర్స్ మీద, హ్యాండ్స్ మీద, బ్యాక్ మీద లెస్ వెయిట్ పడుతుంది, ఎందుకంటే మనకి బాడీ నుంచి ఎప్పుడైతే లోడ్ వెళ్తుందో, ఓకే, ఆటోమేటిక్ గా మన బ్యాక్ మీద ప్రెషర్ అనేది పడుతుంది. సో ఆల్వేస్ అడాప్ట్ కీపింగ్ లోడ్ క్లోజర్ టు యువర్ బాడీ అని ఫస్ట్ థింగ్, ఓకే. మెయింటైన్ ప్రాపర్ పొజిషన్, కీప్ ద హెవియెస్ట్ లోడ్ ఆఫ్ ద లోడ్ నెక్స్ట్ టు ద బాడీ, అడాప్ట్ స్టేబుల్ పొజిషన్ అంటే ఏంటి, ఎప్పుడైతే మనం కింద నుంచి బండిలా ఎత్తున్నాం ఏం చేస్తాం, మనం ఫస్ట్ బ్యాక్ బెండ్ చేస్తాం, బ్యాక్ బెండ్ చేయకుండా ఫస్ట్ థైస్ బెండ్ చేసి థైస్ తో కింద దిగి థైస్ బ్యాక్ స్ట్రైట్ గా ఉంచి థైస్ తో లేవాలన్నమాట. సో ఆ విధంగా చేస్తే మనకి విల్ నాట్ హర్ట్ అవర్ బ్యాక్. యాక్చువల్ గా మీరు అనొచ్చు, when a worker is doing a repetitive task, okay, his life will be affected. Once in a while if you are not lifting properly, it doesn't matter anything. But if a worker is doing the same job, for example baggage workers ఉంటారు, okay, కన్వేయర్స్ మీద పనిచేసే వర్కర్స్ ఉంటారు. లోడ్ తీసుకొచ్చి వచ్చి కన్వేయర్ మీద వేయాలి, భుజం మీద వేసుకొని కింద నుంచి లిఫ్ట్ చేయాలి. స్టాకింగ్ డీస్టాకింగ్ చేస్తుంటారు. ఓకే, మన రైస్ బ్యాగ్స్ ఉన్నాయనుకోండి, ఏం చేస్తారు? రైస్ బ్యాగ్స్ వచ్చి స్టాక్ చేయాలి, డీస్టాక్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, సో అలాంటి పొజిషన్, అలాంటి వర్క్ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు మాన్యువల్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ లో సేఫ్టీ ప్రొసీజర్స్ అనేవి వాళ్ళకి అవేర్నెస్ అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. బికాస్ ఇన్ ఏ లాంగ్ రన్ ఇట్ కెన్ ఎఫెక్ట్ దేర్ బ్యాక్. ఆ డిస్క్ అనేది ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో అది స్లిప్ అయిపోవచ్చు. ఫైన్. సో అడాప్ట్ ఏ స్టేబుల్ పొజిషన్, మేక్ షూర్ యువర్ ఫీట్ ఆర్ అపార్ట్ అండ్ నో వన్ ఫీట్ అపార్ట్ అని ఎందుకు అంటున్నాడు? ఫర్ ప్రాపర్ బ్యాలెన్సింగ్ అనమాట. విత్ వన్ లెగ్ స్లైట్లీ ఫార్వర్డ్ టు మెయింటైన్ బ్యాలెన్స్. ఎందుకు వన్ లెగ్ స్లైట్లీ ఫార్వర్డ్? ఎప్పుడైతే లోడ్ మనకి ఇలా ఇలా పట్టుకొని దగ్గరుకున్నామో మన సెంటర్ ఆఫ్ గ్రావిటీ అనేది చేంజ్ అయిపోతుంది. ఎప్పుడు మనిషి కింద పడిపోతాడు? వెన్ ఏ పర్సన్ center of gravity changes, the person falls down. So to maintain the center of gravity, we have to maintain proper position. So in this question, in this discussion, this small few lines of discussion, in what way we can understand what are the first tool anochu, what are the precautions to be taken while during the manual handling of materials. Okay, what are the precautions to be taken ante em rastaru? What you'll write the load should be kept close to the body, adopt a stable position, keep heaviest side in load next to the body. Okay, maintain good posture, always have firm grip. ఇంకేం చూసుకోవాలి? ఆల్వేస్ మేక్ షూర్ ద సోర్స్ టు ఏదైతే ఒక సోర్స్ నుంచి డెస్టినేషన్కి వెళ్తామో ఆ ఏరియా క్లియర్గా ఉందని చూసుకోవాలి. సో ఇవన్నీ మీరు రాస్తారు అన్నమాట.
And also one thing sir can say na, load should be under the 20 kg na.
Yeah, actually as per our sections, as per our excessive weights section, I think it is 34 or something, excessive weights. In that
One person.
wait, if he is a male worker, it is like not near to 45 or 50. Just wait, I'll show you that.
Kg sir.
Just wait, I'll show you that. Let me share my screen. Yes, factories act is here. See, this is the factories act sections in which we'll see look after the section 34. Okay, we'll see what
Yes.
section 34 says. I remember it is male workers and female workers have different load. 34, sorry, I went forward. Oh my god, 32. Okay, here. See, no person shall employ to lift the weight, carry, move. I think it is another
So
book.
heavy sir.
Move or any so heavy as likely to cause him harm. Okay, otherwise I can directly show you my it's 55 and 45, I think. Just once we'll have a confirmation, so that you can also mention that when you are writing
International standards are 25 kg only na.
where no, it's not
25 kg only.
we'll go by
Factory act.
actually Factories Act 1948, because you are doing this we'll go by Factories Act 1948. Okay, because we are studying SBDT, which is under the AP, Andhra Pradesh.
Andhra.
Okay, laws. Even though if it is Andhra Pradesh, it is also related to all the RLI, regional level and central level institute standards. Fine. See, just a moment. Twenty-five
25 kg.
25 kgs is as is international standard. Factories Act. We have to see like as per Factories Act. Okay. Here I got this. And then I'm sharing the screen.
Under 18 years. 120
you got the
lbs means yes, sir,
you got this
25.
share screening. So you got this now.
55 kilograms, sir, is telling.
Yes, it is telling a weight of not more than 55 kilograms if it is adult male. Oh, okay. A
More
weight
than
not more than 16 kilograms. It is now changed to 25 kilograms for adult female. Okay, fine. As
yes,
per our section. Fine.
upper
Let's go
section.
back to our, as per section 4, as per Factories Act 1948. If you are working under shores and all, and again you have to follow Dock Safety Act,
Okay.
manual material handling. Okay. So this is how you have to
Under
follow.
50, 50, 55.
Yes, yes. Okay, and I can show you the when we are discussing these sections and all. I think the cross we'll definitely discuss. I am very pretty sure that if it is male, he should not carry more than 55, and if it is female, 45. Because in our company we had our male workers handle 50 kgs bags and female workers handle 45 kgs bags. Okay, so that also should be done in proper working conditions, proper safe conditions. Okay, what are the risks involved in manual material handling?
This is musculoskeletal
So
disease.
what is the simple things he's saying? Sprains and strains, sprain and strains. Okay, fine. Back injuries. Okay, and soft tissue injuries or wrists, arms, shoulders, legs, or neck. Okay, hernias. Yeah, I hope everyone knows. Chronic pain. Fine. Usually, all the
Sprains means what, sir?
actually sprains means if a internal tissue is not damaged but only the swelling has happened, that is called sprain.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, that swelling has happened. Okay, strain means if a particular muscle or if particular joint has an impact in the sense it is getting pain after you lift, that comes under strain on the particular joint. Strain means only veins, upper surface will get affected. Okay, it is see
Okay,
simple
sir. Thank you.
to understand. Strain is little and strains are more like little stress and strains are more stress. Fine.
It means sprain are due to the twisting of the body part.
Improper twisting of the body part.
Yeah.
Actually, when we are lifting materials, the twists happens. But if they twist improperly, or if they tend to twist more than what they can allowed, or more, if they can overreach, if they are overreaching, they are supposed to keep the weight. Usually, when you go to the stores department, what you can observe, all the weight materials should be. If you are going to the stores department and if you observe that the overweight material, which is 100 kgs or 60 kgs, are above the shoulder level, you should definitely object it, because the materials which are overweight should not keep above our shoulder level. It should always be near our foot or below the knee level.
It's
Okay.
all things are come in the musculoskeletal disorder, no, sir?
Yes, this
Like
all
tendons,
things,
strains.
yes, these all things cover musculoskeletal disorders and also ergonomics,
Ergonomics.
improper following or improper ergonomic conditions. Fine, sir. If a worker is unloading a uh, cement bag or any 50 kgs bag from a trailer or from truck, he should make sure that a people who two people should be above, two people should be below. Only the above people should have a convenience that other person should hand over them in a proper way. Their ergonomics should be proper, and the people who are standing on top of the truck should safely keep on the person who is standing below. That's a proper ergonomic conditions. If a person who is standing below do all the things, he drags the bag, he put on his shoulders, that comes under improper ergonomic conditions. And even in offices and all, if a person is sitting before a workstation means you can take it as system. The ergonomics itself defines that the relationship between the work and the working person should be like it should be like the work person should be conveniently working with a system in order, but he should not adjust himself to the improper position. Hello, అదే నీ క్లాస్ చెప్తున్నాను, ఆన్లైన్ క్లాస్ నేను మళ్ళీ చేస్తాను. So in this way we have to make sure our ergonomics is good. Okay, and while doing the manual handling, the posture is good, and we follow all the regulations. What are hazardous? What are the hazards of lifting? So he's asking, see,
The regulation means the international rules and the factories of fact rules we have to follow.
if you're is based on the company to company, sir. As sticking to our industrial safety, we have to follow Factories Act 1948, which is mentioned. If you're working in a company which is following UK standards, so you have to follow NEBO standards. If a company is working in a company which is following OSHA, you have to follow if the company is following US standards, you have to follow OSHA's. But apart from all these, there is ISO standards also. International Organization for Standardization has kept some few standards. In that also ISO 45001. As per that standards also you have to follow. But there is a basic requirements that if we are in Andhra Pradesh, most of the rules will reflect based on the Factories Act 1940. After that, they'll follow the international standards. Fine, sir.
Okay, sir.
So what are the hazards of lifting? Lifting, handling or carrying objects can result in, see, we have discussed just now, musculoskeletal injuries. What are musculoskeletal injuries? Musculoskeletal, see, the injuries which are related to muscles and also skeleton of a body comes under musculoskeletal diseases. So what are musculoskeletal injuries? If a slipped disc is musculoskeletal injury. Okay, if muscles, chronic pain, these all comes under musculoskeletal injuries, including sprains and strains. The risk of injury increases when bending, twisting, heavy load and awkward positions are involved. Effective ergonomic controls can be reduce the risk and preventive actions, what we are discussing right now. What are effective ergonomic conditions? Providing the worker the safe platforms, the safe in order to pull the bag from top, in order to make him pull the bag, we can provide a stick with hook. Or simple example, you can see painters painting on the office floors by rollers. You know rollers, they will bend and they will bend their back and they will keep on painting. In order to avoid more strain on their back, simply provide the roller with an extended stick. So what they can do, they will not bend and they will just, they can paint it by standing. Why we take into consideration that may be simple thing for us, but the people who are working for long period of times, okay, for 2 hours, if they bend, a lot of back strain will be coming onto the lower back, and in a prolonged time that person may go unwell. So these are the proper ergonomic controls to be taken to prevent injuries. Fine. What are 5 principles of manual handling? Fine. You can say this question can be asked as what are the 5, not only 5, what are the basic precautions to be taken, or what are the principles of or what are the factors that can be useful for you should, and no, factors should not be considered, only principles. What are the precautions? How you plan manual handling? How can you plan? Fine. So here there are few principles. What he is saying, access the task. Excuse me. The safest way and best technique for performing the task is determined by considering plan. What do you mean by plan? We have to plan from where we are all in this whole presentation, in this whole document. We are talking only about manual handling. There is no machinery involved. There's other document which other Word document which involves mechanical handling. Okay, here I'm only concentrated about manual handling. Okay, where there's no missions allowed. So what we are doing, plan. What you have to plan? You have to plan from where to where the load should be transferred, okay, or to be carried. Position of the feet. What are the position of my feet? Like how to lift the load, or plan can be also considered as how to lift the load. Shape of the load. What is the shape of the load? Okay. So position of the feet. How you positioning the feet? You have what we have discussed. We have to position the feet. The person who is handling the load should position the feet wider. Okay, at a distance. Take a secure grip. Okay, keep the load close to the body. Maintain secure grip in the sense, what do you mean? You should not grip some corners or sharp edges. If there are any sharp edges or corners, you should not lift it. Or if you cannot lift, or you cannot have a good grip, cannot secure your grip, then you should not lift it. Take a secure grip in which you can handle it properly. Keep the load close to the body. Enduku close గా ఉండాలి ఒక load body కి ఎందుకు? Why the board? Because if it is load is far away from the body, see, there is a scenario. If a load is moving away from the body, it means that you have to reduce the load. Okay, 50, if you can carry 40 kgs towards your chest or waist, if you are moving away from the waist or chest forward, okay, it is suggested or recommended to reduce the weight, because only then the back will not get hurt. Fine. No person can hold the same weight near to the body compared to the same weight away from the body, which is this much distance. No person can hold that. Very difficult. Fine. Fine. Maintain good posture throughout the procedure. What do you mean by good posture? You should always remember that to keep your back straight. Okay, you always remember, keep your back straight. Use leg muscles. What do you mean by use leg muscles? Always keeping the back straight. Sit properly by using your legs, and then raise up only by your leg muscles. If you can see, I can show it to you. See, you sit like this. You will use your legs, keep your back straight. Okay, keep your back straight. You lift the load, and also use your legs to. Normally, what we'll do, we'll lift the bucket like this. If you lift the bucket like this, it will come on your body back. If you keep your back like this, and if you always keep your back like this, if you bend it down with your leg muscles, okay, automatically what will happen? What will happen? Your back will be safe. Your back will be safe, and there will be less stress on your back muscle. Fine. So use body movement. Okay. So okay, only it is saying that you may not keep all the load on your legs. Okay, or you may not keep all the load near your when you're keeping the load near your close to the body. He's saying that use your body movement also. Okay. Use your leg muscles. Fine. So he's saying that do not see when you're completely bending and when you're lifting. In what is the movement you're using? You're using only the spine, lower back of your spine to move. He's saying along using leg muscles, if you can use your body movement also, okay, it will help your back. Fine. So any doubts in this? These are the 5 principles that you have to remember. Anywhere, any question paper, if he is asking you about manual material handling, you have to remember all these things. If he's asking about hazards, so he in this thing you can say all the hazards. Improper planning is an hazard. Positioning of the feet, improper positioning of the feet is an hazard. Taking a secure grip is a correct safety procedure. Lifting the load without a secure grip is a hazard. In that way you have to relate. Okay, clear గా ఉంది కదా. దీంట్లోనే hazards ఉంటాయి, దీంట్లోనే precautions ఉన్నాయి. Keeping the load close to the body, keeping the load away from the body is an hazard. Okay, maintain good posture is a safety procedure. Not maintaining good posture is a hazard. In that way, see, using leg muscles hazard is safety precaution. Using back muscles or bending completely forward is an hazard. In that way you have to write it. Okay, or when you, if you are a working professionals, if you are, there is a audit points also. Every person who is people who, if you are working in your workmen are working, they should have this ergonomic training. And in some companies they will also give ergonomic training for staff, people who are working inside. They'll also train people who are working or lifting loads on manual handling techniques. Fine. What are the 5 types of manual handling tasks? Okay, what are the manual handling covers a wide range of activities including lifting. Okay, this is the common thing. What are the tasks enti? What are the tasks? Lifting, lift చేయొచ్చు, pushing, pulling, holding, restraining అంటే ఏంటి? Lifting అంటే తెలుసు కదా, కింద నుంచి when you are something lifting from surface level to from the ground level. Pushing means applying force to push something. Pushing means we applying force to let it go away from you. Pulling means applying force towards you. Okay, holding means gripping something and having a stable posture. Restraining means when you hold something, you have to, if you are holding it for some particular amount of time, that is restraining. Okay, throwing, carrying includes repetitive tasks such as packaging, typing, assembling, cleaning and sorting. These are the different types of manual handling. There are activities and also repetitive tasks. Okay, packaging ఉంటుంది, complete గా repetitive task. Typing అనేది repetitive task. So typing అనేది ఏం చేస్తాం, if your keyboard is not in a proper way, if you're not using this standard typing procedure, normally when we are typing, what we have to have our left hand forefinger on F and right hand forefinger on J. In that way, that is standard. If the person don't know, if he's not having a comfort seat and posture, automatically what happens, his hand will develop strain. He will not have interest on work. He will be out of mind. It can also cause him to be in hazardous environment when he is on field. Okay. Okay. Any doubts till now? You are understanding the concept, right? We discussed about manual handling techniques, factors involved. Okay, principles of manual handling. What are the precautions to be taken? Okay, what are the 4 parameters, or what are the 4 laws or factors which the manual handling is based? What is it is based? Tiles. We'll remember about tile. Task, individual, L means load, E means environment. Fine. Only 1 minute 35 seconds. It's any doubts? We also discussed what is a common type of manual handling instance. What is the correct way of accessing the load? Okay. Here 25 kg is based on the international standards. Okay. I've derived this from an Bosch, from my books and all. What is the safe lifting zone? See, what is the safe lifting zone? This is also 2 marks question. Okay, apart from this 2 marks questions, I have also, see, here it's clearly mentioned. Plan ahead before lifting. Okay. So any doubts? You are understanding the manual handling, right? Next, you can see this This is the main concept. What is the 8 steps? 8 steps for safety. We'll discuss this 15th question, and we'll jump into the mechanical material handling. Okay. Fine. Okay. You can also see this complete document. You ask your Janaki sir or any madam so that they can mail you. I will mailing them. How often should you maintain training? Okay, this is the 15th question we'll discuss, and we will go to the mechanical.